Hey guys, System here, this is FTB Skies. I myself am having a fantastic day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump back to back to push forward, right? So, pack release. I don't know when it's going to be. You guys keep asking. I know you really want it. I know you're excited. I know you're pumped for this pack, but it'll be out when it's actually done, right? So, it's playable, obviously. You can see us playing it. The quest line is not finished yet. It should be fleshed out in the next couple days. I guess fleshed out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Seraph has been working non-stop on this pack, right? So, he is the dev for this pack, and he's been working pretty much non-stop. Like, the guy, he must be burning himself out. He must be just so excited for the pack release himself, so he can just work on new problems and not have to have stuff just thrown at him non-stop, although he will hit a sea of bugs after you guys get a hold of the pack as well, because way more hands on the pack, way more likely to find more bugs. But the pack will be out when it's ready, basically. So he's trying to finish up the quest line. He's been, I guess, squashing bugs as soon as he finds them. And when the pack is ready, it'll be released. And hopefully it'll be soon. Like, I'm not making it sound like it's going to be a long period of time. It's just, you never know. If you hit a big bug, it could be delayed a week. Or it could be the next few days, right? So it really comes down to how things go, right? So you'll get it when you get it. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I know you guys will as well. Just be a little patient. And, yeah, you'll have your pack. Just think about AAA games, though. AAA games, sometimes they get released now. You pay $80. And they're barely playable. This will be fully functioning, flushed out, ready to go, out of the box. So, yeah, just it's a good time. Anyway, so what we're going to do today, well, I guess first off, what I did was went ahead and boot our wood generators up to, I guess, max build height. So go to map here. You see I'm at Y level 379. That was the highest height I was able to actually place the wind generators, which works out quite well, because if you look inside these things, they're actually producing 191 RF per generator, and I have 16. So if I hit F3 and G, you can see the little box there. We're inside a single chunk, right? I can get a lot more in this single chunk, but I just want to keep them in a single chunk here. Yeah, just a lot of power. So 16 times almost 200. It's over 32, I guess around 3,200, I guess RF, maybe 3,100. Either way, it's a lot of power, and we're doing exceptional. We're doing exceptional power, and that's fantastic. I got this up here, too, from it would have been from the Angel Blocks, right? So I had this right here. But you could also craft these ones here from Cyclic if you don't have this one or you've lost it. So, yeah, this thing can just be placed in the air. It's just a block that can be placed in the air. So that works out there. And, yeah, basically what I'm saying is we got a lot of power here. So that's pretty awesome. In here, too, do I have my jetpack on? I think so, right? Oh, wait, it's on my screen. Keep forgetting it's on the screen with this mod. Anyway, let's go ahead and head down, right? Turn off our engine for a couple seconds. Not the safest thing to do, but I'll have to turn that on before we hit the ground. Oh, that was close. That was close. Wouldn't be the first time I died from doing that either. Anyway, so yeah, we got a good amount of power. So you can see here, we're using about 100 off a tick, not a ton. Definitely is being used though. What I want to get today is, first off, I want to turn off that jetpack. Is working on pulling this stuff into our refined storage system automatically. So we're going to do that. So we got one of those mobs here that come out of the amethyst, one of the endermites. Let's get rid of him. Got another bauble here too. Mining fatigue. That actually reminds me, where's this at? Right here. Actually went ahead and got a couple more of the regeneration. Have that up to level 3 now. So I have level 3 regeneration. You can actually buy them from the cleric. So yeah, the cleric actually has just 8 emeralds. So I decided to put 3 in there. Had enough experience, and that was actually pretty easy there. But anyway, that's cool. Also, I want to go ahead and head to that event real quick, too. Let's go in here, go to toggle. You can actually turn off that endermite one. I don't actually need that one anymore. So let's go ahead and turn that off. That one's mostly just get your initial endstone, but we have infinite endstone now, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and work on pulling our items automatically in the system. We also need to work on, I guess, the auto smelting of the materials that need to be auto smelted. So I'll have to do a little bit of filtering here, getting this stuff auto smelted. I think there was one more that needed to be auto smelted as well. Yeah, this one here. So we'll have to do some filtering there. I probably don't need this one anymore. This was like a temporary thing. I'll probably not pull that one in the system, but the rest of the stuff will probably all get pulled in. So the first thing we're going to do here is go ahead and get into our wireless crafting, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up first, right? So I have most of the stuff crafted up here. We need some of these energy cells. We need to make this item here, a wireless universal grid. It's an add-on to, what mod is this? Refined storage. There you go. To make it so we can do our wireless crafting, right? I think it combines all the grids into one. But basically, I had to make myself a, what is it here? Wireless fluid grid, wireless grid, Then I had to grind down some fluix. The way I did that was with the inscriber. You can do it with the pulverizer or crusher as well, but you just pull out the press and then you just do the fluix in that as well. So that works out. What was I working on here? I needed one more component. It was one more of these pearls, I think. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then I think I should be able to make this wireless receiver. Then we should be able to finally make this quantum card. Then we should be able to make ourselves our wireless universal grid. So that's good there. We also need one of these wireless transmitters. So let's go ahead and grab that. Then I just think we need some range upgrades. So let's go ahead and grab, I think this holds 4 of them, basically. That's the way that works there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. And grab ourselves, hopefully, 4 of them. Fantastic. And this should be everything we need to get this set up here. So all we need to do is turn on our jetpack. So let's go ahead and try that. So I have my throttle turned down right now because I was up flying up the top trying to place blocks right near the world height. To change your throttle, you can just hit the period and comma. So you just do that. It just slows you down a little bit. Because I'm up to the diamond jetpack. It gets really hard to control. But anyway, let's head up here. Go ahead and grab the wireless transmitter. Go ahead and pop that down. We're going to throw in the range upgrades. Basically, all we have to do is charge this thing. And then we go ahead and shift and right click on this controller. It'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and head over here for a second. Pop it in there. Get it charged up. And now we can see all our items that are system. And this one too, like I said, it's an add-on. It's like multi-tool, right? So it has crafting grid, universal grid, and then just grid. So it just has all the different kind of grids that are inside of refined storage. I'll be leaving it on this one most of the time, I guess. So I guess that'll be the way I typically use it. Want that on JEI synchronized there. And yeah, we're looking pretty good there. Another thing we can do with this, actually, let's go ahead and pull our jetpack off right now for a second. Where's it at? I need to get that off. I need to get that charged up to full because it's actually going to drain a lot of our power. This one holds 30 million. So yeah, I need to get this fully charged because I'm going to do wireless charging. Well, we set this up yesterday. I didn't turn this on because I knew the jetpack was going to completely drain us. But you can set it to do the armor slots, curio slots, offhand, mainhand, and you can also do your hotbar. And then you just go ahead and hit apply there. And then that'll just keep everything charged at all times, right? So it does everything except for this area here. And you can't do this area here. It shows it, but I think it's off in the config by default. And I've never seen a pack in the recent times turn it on, if it can be turned on. So definitely a thing. But this may drain all my power right now. Oh, actually, it's limited by this cable. So yeah, we should be safe, actually, now I think of that. Yeah, it can't actually drain all the power. It could only pull power from the cable so fast. And then, yeah, once it's charged, I won't have to worry about that anyway. I think this thing now, this jetpack at this level, yeah, uses 650 FE6. So we're producing 3,000 something. We don't have to worry about that. So I've done a little bit of crafting and a little bit of organizing here. So I went ahead and removed all our barrels and our hoppers. And then I added a line of item pipe here. Yeah, I guess my barrels are all over there. I'll have to clear those out at some point. And I made us one of these, a modular storage from RF Tools, and one of these tier 4 storage modules. It's multiple tiers. Each tier can actually hold another 100 stacks of items, so you hold shift there. This one is 200, for instance. But I went all the way to the tier 4, because it's actually not that expensive. And it'll be our buffer, I guess, for the system here. It'll be a 400 stack buffer, so the idea, right? So just a nice, really, really good buffer for us. Why do I have a hole down here? Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our souls. The storage, that'll sit here. Then we'll end up with the this in here, I guess, and then you lock it. And you have to lock it to make it actually work, but now I can actually put items in or take them out. So that's how that works there. And I want a different layout here. Columns, icons. We'll just go with icons on this. And basically what I'm going to do, well, the plan, if it works out, is we're going to pump all these items into here. Then we're going to do the filtering from that point on, right? So that's kind of the idea. So let's go ahead and grab one more item pipe and pop that in there. Then all the items should start coming in. So that should do that. Then from there, we're going to pump that into, I guess, 2 different ender chests. The way it's going to work, right? So the ender chest can just move items wirelessly. It's kind of like the whole point. And you can set the channels based on these 3 little dots on the top. You can just dye them whatever colors you want, right? But I'm just going to leave it on the default channel for right now. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves another item pipe. Do that. I'm going to start piping things in there. Then I made some of these upgrades here, right? So let's go ahead and grab them. I think I got this one set up. I guess we'll have to see if it's set up here. But I think I already set the filter, right? So I have it set to all the different, like raw lead, raw gold, raw nickel, all that stuff. All the stuff that has to be smelted, right? I want that on a blacklist. So I have it set to a blacklist here. And that stuff should now not be able to come into this chest. But we'll see if that works here in a second. Then I'll show you how to set those filters. I have to do another one anyway to invert it, basically. Because the other one's going to be sending all those ores from the refined storage block, or sorry, RF tools block, to the smelter, right? So that's going to be how that works. So just be on a whitelist on that one. So, oh, I may have to move this. I need to get a connection from here to here. I guess we could just use 2 out of pipe right here for right now. Won't be the cleanest, but this is going to move anyway. So we'll just do this right here. Do that, and then I should be able to pull all that stuff in the drawer. I think I have everything that needs to have a space in the drawer with a space. I guess we're going to find out right now. So that should be able to start pulling things into the drawer. Well, what? Where's the cocoa beans coming from? Can't remember where that's coming from. Seems like a weird thing for me to have to keep. But anyway, where's it at here? Cocoa beans. Why am I not seeing it in a sifter? Wait, what? Why am I not seeing cocoa beans in a sifter? Am I getting more of those? I'm going to watch that. Maybe I just put that in there by mistake somehow. Doesn't matter. Anyway, looks like it's nothing is getting caught there, right? So everything's going from the ender chest into the drawer wall. It's not going directly into refined storage, which is the way I want it, because I don't want to fill up my drives with stuff I don't want on it, right? So it'll try to fill up the drawers first. We'll have to upgrade all our drawers, right? So I'll have to make a whole bunch of upgrades here in a few minutes and get that done, because all these drawers are going to get backed up, and then this chest will get backed up, right? So I'm going to make upgrades, and then I'm going to make void upgrades as well. The voids will make it so whenever the drawers get full, if they continue to get items, it just voids them off, right? So that'll kind of protect the system and make it so it never gets backed up, and this chest should be able to keep working. I like using these ender chests as kind of like a buffer, like a secondary buffer, to make sure I can just check it every once in a while. Then I know the status of my drawers, right? So if there's an item stuck here, then I know I need to either upgrade a drawer or set a void for the drawer. And that way I always keep my drives clean. So that's kind of like the main reason I do that, right? And then we'll end up with I guess another, I guess we won't do an ender chest. Should I just do the smelting like right here? Like, should I have a smelter right here? Maybe that's what I will do. Do that, power it down here, smelt it, then pull it directly into the system. Maybe that's what I'll do. So what I'm going to do is do a little crafting here. What is that smelter from Mechanism called, though? I want to make the factory, right? But I can't remember. Is it energized smelter? I think it is. Yeah, we need one of these here. So let's go ahead and grab an energized smelter. Then we're going to need the tier upgrades as well. I forget what the tier upgrades are. So I almost have everything I need here. I just need to go ahead and make some refined obsidian, which I'm doing right now. Let's go ahead and drop that off. With that, we'll be able to make the top level, I guess, tier installer. So basically what we're making here, you take this energized smelter, you throw that down. Then I have this basic tier installer. You just kind of shift to right click that on. And you'll see now it has 3 slots. It only had 1 slot previously. If I do that again, it'll go up to 3 slots, right? So that's pretty cool. How's that going there? We'll kind of let that go. I'm going to do a little bit more. Let's go ahead and drop that off. And then I think I can make the 3rd tier already. So we should be able to make that here. Also, I made some of these for reinforced alloy. So you just take the infused alloy and use diamond instead of what we were using previously. I guess redstone. So just an extra step there, right? So let's go ahead and grab you. Make another one of these circuits here. And go ahead and grab. Oh, I need 2 more of the alloys. So I guess I'll need a little bit more diamond. But basically you get the idea. Just, just stage crafting there. So not that big a deal. Let's actually pull you out and get 2 more of those in there. Then we get this up to 1 more tier, and then I guess we'll have the last tier. In the end, it'll have 7 slots, which is actually pretty amazing, right? So be able to do 7 lines of smelting at the same time. It's pretty amazing all around. I love this thing. It's great. Also, I should be taking these diamonds and enriching them so we get more out of our diamonds when we put them in here, because I have to put the diamonds in here, right? But if you go ahead and enrich them first, instead of only getting 10 of the millibuckets, yeah, you actually get yourself 90 per, so way more efficient. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that done, and everything's good in the world. What do I have to put with this one? Refined obsidian is going to be used to, kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh, I need to cut more of the alloys, then we're done. Okay. There you go. I think I finally have everything I need. Let's go ahead and drop all this junk off now. I was totally miscounting everything either way. So this needs to go into here before I lose it. Here you go. Then we should be able to shift that one in, and then shift that one in. And look at that. Is it more than I thought? Maybe it's 9 slots. Yeah, it's 9 slots. So it's 9 slots per, which is not too bad. I think we have some of the upgrades too. So go here, go to mech. What do we have here? We have energy upgrades. Do we have any speeds? We have 2 energy and 2 speeds. These aren't expensive anyway. I would just have to make some dust. We just do that enrichment. I'm going to look at the, I guess, the power usage and how fast it is in the first place, because we only needed to get caught up at this point. We really don't need it max speed. I guess that's only going to use 280 FE, so that's not too bad. You can just shift and click those upgrades in there too. Or you come in here and drop them in here. But for some reason, when you put them in this way, it like takes time to install them. You're better off just shifting them in. Anyway, that is good there. And yeah, let's go ahead and grab this thing. Okay, go ahead and grab that. Apparently that was a quest too. I didn't even know that. Head down here. Hopefully there's no hole under me. I haven't really dug down. I don't know how far we can go. Anyway, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and grab ourselves our power. So that should start powering that. So that is cool. Do that right here. Let's grab a stack of something just to kind of test it out here. So if I were to put that in there. Oh, that's so loud. Let's go into here. Not there. Let's go into here. Let's go into mech. Let's go ahead and mute the heck out of that, because that is a horrible sound. And we probably want auto sort off. That way it'll automatically sort and start doing everything kind of all simultaneously. There you go. That's actually doing exactly what we want. At which point, we're basically just going to send this into another ender chest and send it into the system, right? So at this point, it's completely ready to be processed and sent into the system. So that isn't going to quite sit there, though. I don't know why I put it there. That was actually a ridiculous spot to put it. Let's go over here, because it wasn't ridiculous. It was just not thinking right. Let's go like this. And then I guess we'll grab our factory. There you go. Let's actually move you. Actually, we could just probably put that there. We could do that. Or we could do this too. We could actually... Oh, no, we have that over there. We don't want to auto-export then. I don't think we can auto-export it down. It's the problem. I don't know if we can export into a... Okay, the chest will open. Okay, we can then. Let's go to the sides here. Item on the... that's the bottom right. Output. Auto-eject. There you go. I should be able to start sending that stuff in there. What is it waiting on? Oh, power. Oh no. Oh no. Let's head to the back of it. There we go. And then just throw our point up there, right? So we'll do that. And that should start working. That should start going in the chest. I just want to make sure it's all going in there too. Because if so, that's good. And if so, all we have to do is set the filter down, right? So all I have to do is kind of come in here. And then I put in advanced upgrade. We want a whitelist, right? So as it pulls things in, I could just do this. There you go. Pop you. Then I just need to come in here and kind of grab one of everything. Then we just set the filter. Also, you could just go like shift. You just shift it in. Or you go and add it manually too, if you want to change the NPT data and stuff, right? But we don't have to worry about that right now. I just need to make sure everything's in that filter. And then we should be in fine form. This should be a totally working system. We just need to make sure nothing gets stuck at all kind of in the system. But that is good there. Look at that. Everything's just it's doing the stuff things. Cool. So yeah, that's doing the things, man. That's not bad at all. It's smelting everything. That should get caught up, no problem at all, actually. I may go ahead and grab one of these. Has tons of ores in them. Don't know which one it is. But I should be able to run it all through there as well. And then get this all cleared out, right? I don't know which one. One of them has a ton. Is it you? Nope. It's one of these last ones. Not that one either. This one here. Yeah, I need to run all this through that as well. The last thing I need to do here is go ahead and actually upgrade all our doors. So I'm just throwing in all the void upgrades now. So that's working out. I think I got them all. I just need to make sure they have all this little symbol in the bottom right corner. So that one's good. I think they're all good there as well. That looks good to me. Oh, I did not do these ones down here, did I? Oh, no, I did. You have to be careful, too, because you can end up with 2 in 1. But they're way cheaper in this pack anyway, right? So they just cost this auxiliary cactus. They convert over. So that's a custom recipe, right? So it just takes a cactus and 4 of the iron nuggets. I think I showed that yesterday, but yeah, definitely a thing. Also, you need to kind of click on the side here. Like these are ones that have items in it. I think I just click on them, right? So I don't think it matters. But if they're empty like this, I need to make sure I click on the edge, because otherwise I'm going to end up trying to filter these in the empty drawers, right? And I don't want to do that. Anyway, if you want to access the filters in here too, you kind of come in here. I'm going to end up putting these copper ones in all of them as well. So these are kind of like multi-tier as well. So they go up to gold and then diamond. The top one can do times 24 for the inventory. But these copper ones, the first level is just times 8. But I'll make it so every one of these drawers can hold, I guess, 16,000. Except for the compacted ones. I forget what the compacted ones hold by default. But it's a lot more. I just forget how much it is. But yeah, I ran out of copper basically, so I don't have enough of the upgrades, but I will before long. But yeah, it's working. We have a fully working system. The cocoa beans too, they were coming in from the sand, so that's where that was coming in. So I have that taken care of. I just had to make a drawer for that, and everything's good, right? We actually have a fully working inventory system. I just need to double check all these drawers and make sure I have all my upgrades here. I haven't doubled up on any of the upgrades because I think I clicked a little happy over here. But outside of that, I'm very happy because this isn't getting backed up, so everything's working, right? And this is all getting, I guess, gone through over here, right? So down here, that's doing all that. It's going to get through this backup, and once that's done, it'll be all caught up, which is no problem. And everything's just good in the world. We actually have a fully working inventory system, right? So it's fantastic all around, and our life just got a lot better, like a lot better. I love this. It's just the part of a pack where you have this like sigh of relief, right? In a worst case scenario now, I have to move stuff around, and that's not big a deal. As long as I already have my filter set, everything's good, right? Went ahead and made us 6 more of each of the upgrades here, so they're pretty smick. Just need to grind out some dust, and then some of the alloys are. We got the other ones for free, so I had to actually make these ones. You make the dust just by grinding down the raw, so I just grabbed some of that. I'm going to grind down some more, but I can make a pulverizer that I can make it from ingots as well. But anyway, let's go throw the energies in there. And with that, how much power is I using? I think you need to check down here. It's 56 without the speed upgrades. That's going to go up a lot with speed upgrades. I can't remember what this uses max, actually. So it's 1.8k a tick. So that's actually a lot of power, I guess, in theory. But once this gets caught up, it won't be running non-stop. So it might be okay at this point. But that would be draining our power a little bit. Not draining it, but I guess putting a load on our power, I should say. Shouldn't even be watching here. I should head over here to the this thing, right? Actually, you barely even notice it, do you? You barely even notice it. I don't know why not, but we'll pretend that's normal. I don't know why it looks like it's not using power. It should show it on this, maybe? We'll look at this, right? Yeah, straight 1800 there. Just must be the way it's updating with the battery. But that seems like it's working. That's fine. And we still have about, I guess, 1200 power to play with. But after it's caught up, I don't think it's going to matter as much because, well, it'll be all caught up. And then, like I said, it won't be running nonstop. So, yeah, we got the system working. It's doing the thing. It's awesome. I can fill in this hole now and move on with life. Also, I don't think I mentioned earlier, but I made a magnet. So I have this magnet here. I made this one from Simple Magnets. And it has a hotkey. It's range up to 5 blocks away. Works on EXP as well, which is nice. Hotkey is H. So you just hit that there. There is an upgrade version, which I think does... You go to use on that. It lets you set a filter, so if you don't want to pick up some things. And then, yeah, it's 11 blocks away. I just don't like them when they're that far. I only like the short ones. It's usually just when I'm breaking blocks, right? I don't like picking things up that I tried to throw away. So yeah, just a nice one to use, I find anyway. Just pretty good. There's a couple other options there, but I went with this one. But yeah, look at that. We're just hammering through the resources. Actually, I might have enough copper to do enough upgrades now. Yeah, I think so. I think I do. Because I need that. I think I just need another 12. I think I have 80 drawers. There you go. We are all done here. Apparently, I forgot to filter osmium, but I have that taken care of now, which is not too bad. Where's this go? Go ahead and get out of there. It's getting through the osmium. It's through the backlog of everything else. So it's all caught up in iron and copper and all that jazz. It's completely caught up. I don't know how much iron we have now. Must be an okay amount. 2.5k, which is not too bad. 272 blocks, so we're getting up there. Also, it'll keep running now. It kept getting backed up. It stopped running. Now it'll just keep going forever. Well, not ever, until it gets 16,000 in the drawer, at which point I'll need another upgrade. But either way, it's going to produce very well. And I may actually end this video a little earlier today because I have an appointment that I just got a phone call about that I didn't realize that I had today. So I need to go ahead and deal with that. And yeah, we'll just come back to the next one and decide what we're going to do there. We're probably going to do mob farms next, actually. We're going to have to do mob farms. I don't know if we need a passive, but we'll need farm here, farm in the nether, and I don't know if I want to keep a mob farm, so we may switch over to... There's not even a quest line for this yet, I don't think, but there's hostile neural networks in here, so we may switch over to that at some point, but try to see how that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up a little early today, like I said. So, as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.